I started making Skillshare courses in May of 2020, and today I'm going to be sharing my total earnings for 2021 and how they compared to what I earned in 2020. So for context, I have 8 courses currently live on Skillshare, and all of them are centered around the topic of social media marketing. The first course that is the most popular is my Social Media Marketing 101 class with 2,200 students, How to Become a YouTuber with 1,000 students, Social Media Marketing Toolkit with 420 students, my brand new WhatsApp course with 260 students, an Instagram Masterclass with 190 students, Perfecting Your Instagram Feed with 150 students, Becoming a Successful Social Media Freelancer with 100 students, and Marketing Ideas for Your Small Business with 90 students. So in total, I have about 4,400 students who've watched 115,000 minutes of watch time, which is just insane. My shortest course is that quick Perfect Your Instagram tutorial, which is just 12 minutes. So that's only 2 minutes longer than the course minimum. And my longest course is my social media marketing course, which is just less than 3 hours. So next up, let's talk revenue, because that's of course what you guys are here for. So in 2020, I made an average of $326 a month, which resulted in a total of $2,612 earned over 8 months. In 2021, I ended up making an average of $516 a month, which made a total of $6,194 for last year. So this is actually a 58% increase year on year, which is really, really exciting. And I'm hoping that by making even more time for Skillshare in 2022, I'm able to increase that further. Continue this positive trajectory whilst also connecting with my wonderful students from all over the world. So according to Skillshare, on average, teachers are earning between $200 a month, with repeat longer-term teachers earning upwards of $3,000 a month, which is just insane. If you're interested in getting started on Skillshare in 2022 and getting into a piece of this pie, then please do check out the Notion template I have put together for you to help you do just that. So it includes all the information from Skillshare's official teacher's handbook, as well as all of my own anecdotal stories and notes, tips, tools, tricks and hacks, as well as screenshots of my full revenue breakdown. I find that Notion makes the planning process so much less overwhelming, so I hope that by sharing it, I can make the task a whole lot less daunting for you. If you're wondering how the revenue works, it is essentially based off of a royalty and a referral system. So each month, 30% of Skillshare's total membership revenue goes into a kitty, into a royalty pool for teachers specifically. So teachers are then paid from that royalty pool based on their share of paid minutes watched by students. So both paying members and those in free trials across the platform each month. So for example, if a teacher's classes were to receive 5% of the minutes watched by members in total, then that teacher is going to receive 5% of the royalty pool. But because Skillshare is a subscription-based service, the size of that royalty pool and the number of minutes watched in total across the Skillshare platform is fluctuating quite significantly month to month. In terms of your referrals, teachers are going to be earning $10 worth of referral bonus for each new subscribing member that they bring to Skillshare, and people who sign up through your referral will not be charged anything for their first month. You're going to receive that bonus when they sign up. So how long exactly should these courses be, you may be wondering to yourself. So whilst it's tempting, of course, to film long courses with the goal of earning greater revenue, longer classes can actually be less engaging and therefore often receive fewer minutes of watch time. So you want to actually go for shorter and more engaging formats most of the time. So Skillshare actually emphasizes the most important thing is that your classes are actually being watched. So making them truly compelling is the primary goal. A shorter, higher quality class is much more likely to get watched all the way through and receive positive reviews, which is also important, as well as attracting more students ultimately. So to hit that student engagement sweet spot, Skillshare recommend keeping your classes between the 20 and 60 minute mark. As soon as your class goes live, your class becomes available and visible on the Skillshare trending page, and your class's position is going to be determined based off of class engagement. So what that means is the number of minutes students are watching in your class. So to ensure the freshness of content on this page, the newer classes are given a slight bump by Skillshare, which is why it's important to get started with class marketing as soon as your class goes live. The more students that engage with your class right away, the higher your class will ultimately end up rising in Skillshare's listings, and therefore the more students on Skillshare that are likely to discover it. One of the main questions that I get from aspiring teachers is, what topic should I create my Skillshare class on? So I'm actually busy working on a comprehensive YouTube video which will cover this in much greater detail. So be sure to subscribe to see that in the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, I would suggest looking at Google Trends, which is a super valuable resource, as well as other classes in your potential future niche. So considering what quality are those courses, what following do those teachers actually have? Did they already have a following, maybe from YouTube, for example? How many students does that course actually have as well? So as the marketing saying goes, there may be a gap in the market, but is there actually a market in that gap? So thank you so much for following my journey. It really means the world to me. Please do be sure to check out my Skillshare teaching profile linked down below, as well as my nifty Notion template, which is really going to make your life an absolute breeze if you're hoping to create a Skillshare class in the new year. I can't wait to catch you in my next video. I'll see you then. Bye!